Can you hear me? Artika?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Do we have people today?
We have got two learners.
Oh, two of them.
Yes, we have two learners, and then we have some 7 questions from the discussion forum. So
Okay. We will deal with them, each one of them one by one. Okay.
yeah,
Let me know when you are ready to start.
sure. Shall we start with the questions now, or shall we ask them if they have any doubts? Ask the learners if they have any doubts, and
I
start
think we
with
will
them.
start with the people who are online first, and then
Yes,
we'll go on questions.
sure. Brajesh and Lahani, do you have any doubts?
I'm not just much aware about the qualifier pattern and all.
Oh, so you want some clarity on qualifiers?
Ha.
We had sent a detailed mail about that.
Okay.
You must have received it in the announcement section. You must have received it by mail. But
Actually, during the week session, a lot of people were asking a lot of questions with the qualifiers, right?
yeah,
So we were seeing something not like that was happening.
yeah. So first thing I would like to tell is we will be conducting a mock exam, which will be released. The admin will know when exactly they're going to release it, but it will be a timed exam again. So you will get to know the exact pattern and the number of questions and the marks that each question carry through the mock exam. But that apart, I would say if you want a general information or a general clarity on the qualifiers, I would say it has reading section. So you will have 2 comprehension passages. Then you will have 2 listening activities. So based on that audio clipping, you will have to answer a few questions. Then you will have some grammar exercises that test your both grammar and usage. So it will be a test of your vocabulary and grammar. So questions, you can expect questions from parts of speech and tenses and all that. um, and the final section will be where you will be tested on what is being taught in the first month content. So all of the basics about all the basics rules, we expect you to know the basics. So vowels, consonants, aspiration, stress, listening and all that. Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
Yeah. Any other question?
Not as of now.
Okay. um, Lokesh has joined. No, some computer engineer. uh, Ranjit.
Hello,
Other learners, please Shubhangi.
ma'am. The qualifier exam the minus marking.
No, we don't have minus marks. I don't have any negative marking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And ma'am, number of question in all subjects are same, even
Mm,
different.
number of questions, no, that won't be the same.
Okay.
Yeah. Any more content related questions? If not, then we will get to the discussion forum questions. I see that a few more learners have joined. Yash, Ranjit Kumar Reddy, Lokesh.
So yes, Padmini, please leave a message in the chat box that those who want to ask any question, they can leave their questions.
I think there are so many people in the live session. I mean YouTube live, but they haven't joined the Zoom.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the YouTube live and see if there are people are asking questions from that. Okay, I think Aishwarya, you can start the discussion forum questions, and then I'll look at parallelly. I'll look into the YouTube questions and then update.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yeah.
I'm posting the first question.
Yeah.
Hi, what I understand from the subject topic videos lecture that subject and verb in predicate agree with each other. However, in assignment question 4.4, it says when subject and predicate in a sentence agree with each other, it is known as agreement. Please clarify.
It's the same thing. Subject and predicate. To be precise, verbs within the predicate agree with the subject, and this is called agreement. And we must know that in English, all subjects will agree with the verbs. And therefore, the agreement as a structural nuance is very important to understand, and also for the grammaticality of our grammaticality in our language. So if we look at the agreement patterns of English carefully,
क्लास चल रही है मैं तो पगला जाऊंगी क्लास अटेंड करते करते
then we understand agreement properly. Okay. Next, Ashwarya.
Yes, sir. Next question. Don't non-aspirated stop sound become aspirated when they are followed by a vowel? In question 4 and question 8, non-aspirated stop sounds, oral sound per, oral sound k, are followed by vowels o and I. What am I missing?
Okay, so what is that? Don't non-aspirated sounds become aspirated when they are followed by a vowel? In both question 4 and question 8, non-aspirated stop sounds are followed by vowels. Where am I missing? No. Non-aspirated sounds become aspirated at a syllable initial position and when the syllable is prominent. So they not all non-aspirated parts will get aspirated. This is where you are missing. And please look at it carefully. If it is not clear, please ask the question again. Okay. Next, Ashwini.
Next question. Why temp in the word temple isn't aspirated?
Temple in this cha in this syllable is aspirated. If it is not appearing this way in the video, we will fix the video. However, cha aspirated sound. Next, Ashwini.
Next question. It is a sincere request from the team to please release more content on solving questions.
Hold on, Ashwini, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Akash, please. Abid Muhammad, please turn your mic off. Srishti Swarup, please turn your mic off. Srishti Swarup, please turn your mics off, please. And then you can have a peaceful fight also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let's go back to.
अच्छा हो ही है
Sorry?
Sir, I'll start the question, sir.
Yes, Ashwarya, please read number 4.
Number 4. It is a sincere request from the team. It is a sincere request from the team to please release more content on solving questions so that we get a better understanding of the content being taught. Solving more questions and covering more examples would give us a better understanding so that we can perform better in qualifiers. Though I am able to solve activity and assignment questions, but I feel there is not much of confidence while answering them. Please guide me.
Okay. We are trying to do our best. Seems like we need to do better. We will work on that. We will. You will get more problem-solving questions, and most of our questions are problem-solving in the nature. But we will give you. We'll try giving you more. We don't promise anything right now. And as far as what I can add in terms of
ডাউট সেশন চলছে
guiding you or
Doubt
helping you
session.
is you need to do more exercises on your own, number one, and also you need to in terms of solving activity questions,
ডাউট তো নাই
and also it's not just for performing better in qualifier. Our aim is to help you improve your English. So hope that will be helpful. We'll work better on that. Okay, Aishwarya, next.
So there's a question in the chat box. I'll read it out, sir.
Sure.
Aspiration means small intake of air from mouth while speaking. But sir said in lecture that aspiration means paper will get away from the mouth when speaking.
I mean, that's just a metaphor. If paper doesn't have to get away, but what I meant is if you put a paper in front of your mouth, then the flow of air will be visible, you can feel the flow of air on the paper. Number two, aspiration is not about intake. Aspiration is related to exhaling flow of air.
Okay, sir.
Next.
I have posted the next question.
Mhm.
Please throw some light on complements of noun and adjuncts. Why the position of adjuncts can be changed and not the complement of noun, and how to recognize them, and how a single word can make a phrase.
Single word can be a phrase because it has possibility to be qualified by an article. So boy can be a phrase because it can also become the boy or a boy. It can also become good boy and so on. So therefore it is a phrase. The question about complements and adjuncts, it's all I want you to understand through that is complements are required objects of the verbs, adjuncts are not. And complements do not change place, but adjuncts can be floated around in the sentence. Next.
So there is a question from Shrishti Swaroop. What will be the time allotted for English in qualifier?
Those admin people will post. Don't worry about that. Karthika can answer that question. At allotted time,
It's 45 minutes per subject.
45 minutes per subject.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Aishwarya. Next.
Okay. Next question. They have posted in the chat box. Sir, I missed the first two graded assignments. Is there any alternatives to attend them?
I don't think so. Karthika? I don't think there is any alternative at this time. Go ahead, Aishwarya, with the next question.
Okay, sir. What's P in spin and P in pin? How will you know whether it is aspirated or non-aspirated?
Say it again, please.
What's the oral sound P in spin and P in pin, P-I in pin? How will you know whether it is aspirated or non-aspirated?
We have discussed it in a video. Please watch the video. If it is at the initial position of a monosyllabic word, then it is aspirated. If it is not, then it is not. Next.
Okay. So these are okay. The next question is, how many graded assignments are there? We have completed 3 assignments. Is there any left or final exam?
I mean, you need to check these things through portals.
No, actually there are only 3 as of now. Before the qualifiers, you need to finish 3 graded exams.
Okay.
The next question, are the contents enough to score best in qualifier? Question from Kaushik.
the scoring best depends on your preparation. Definitely content is adequate. Next.
Next
Hello.
question. Yes.
Ji ma'am, how many graded assignment we clear for the qualifier exam?
All three.
3.
All
All-
three.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sure. Next.
Next question. Qualifier level of difficult in English. They are asking the difficulty level for qualifier exam, sir.
Well, that depends on your level of. I would say it's easy. I mean, I'm sure all of you can pass the exam. That should not be a problem. Just be prepared with the content, and that can get you 30 marks. The ones that we taught you in the first month. Then you have very generic reading passages and listening activities. It all depends on how well you listen and read. Then one section that could be a little tough for people will be the section C, which is on grammar and usage. If you're not very good at grammar, then you might find it a little tough, but not in a way that you will fail the exam.
Okay. Next question. Question from Sharad. Can you please explain what type of questions will be asked in qualifier? Will it be only the 3-week content, or will there be extra content?
No, I don't know why people are having this doubt in spite of us, writing very elaborately on uh, how the qualifier is going to be. We have even posted a sample paper. To put an end to all your doubts, we are actually going to give you a mock test, which will give you a very good idea about the number of questions, the marks, and um, so you shouldn't worry about it. Very soon we are going to release the mock test.
Kartika, shall I read out the next question?
Yes, please.
Total marks are 400 or 100 for all 4 subjects.
100 per subject, and then we will bring it down to 25 marks. I mean, that is the admin thing. You don't have to worry about it. At this point, you will have to give the exam for 100 marks per subject.
Okay. The next question. What is the content for final exam? Question from Purandar.
Content for final exam.
Yeah.
By final exam, I hope you're not meaning the qualifiers, right? I think you need to worry about qualifiers at this point more than the final exam. It's a long way to go. No, final exam will happen after maybe 4 to 6 months from now.
Okay, Kartika.
Yeah.
Let me say something.
Yeah.
Everybody who is listening to me, I have a sincere request and suggestions for you. During this time, so today we will have this session for 1 hour. And I sincerely request you to ask us questions related to the content of the course. We won't be able to answer questions related to IIT placement cell or anything else for that matter. So please ask us questions related to our content, please. Go ahead.
Sir, that's question raised by me. Myself, Purandar Patnala.
Okay.
Sir, what I mean is that's not final like the 22nd of the November. My doubt for regarding the exam which end of this November.
Your voice is not clear.
Yeah. What? Sir?
Say it again. Slowly. Please say it again slowly.
Hello?
Yeah. Say it again.
My doubt regarding the final exam means which will be held on 22nd of this November.
Oh, that means
In the point of 22nd of the November.
Okay. So you're basically no, that is
for the examination. Yeah.
okay. So you're basically talking about the qualifier exam, not the final exam. What is the content
Yeah,
I have?
madam. Yeah, madam. That's called for exam.
Okay.
To be prepared.
So what
Yeah.
yes, we have already told reading passages, listening. You will have a listening activity. You'll have two listening activities actually. Then you will have grammar exercises and
Yeah, madam.
something that tests section C will basically test your grammar and usage. So
Yeah,
you
madam.
you should prepare parts of speech and tense as well, and that should help you in solving those answers. And final section B is the one, the questions. You'll get those questions from the month one content.
Yeah, madam. Okay, madam. Thank you.
Sir, should I read out the questions related
Yes.
only to the content?
Content, yeah, and also you read the new questions. Some of the things that we have already repeated, we have already discussed.
Yeah.
First, let's get to the new questions related to content.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay.
There is a question from Jyotika Barnabas. Is moon monosyllable like sun?
Sir, can you
What
hear
is the
me?
question? Aishwarya, what is the question? Is
Is
monosyllable?
moon, M-O-O-N, moon is
Sir, it is me,
monosyllable like sun?
Hello.
Yes.
So, sir, can
Moon
you
is
hear me?
monosyllable.
It's me, sir. My name is Jitika Barnabas. I the one who raised that question. Hello, sir.
What question is that?
Sir, it is moon is monosyllable like sun. It is me, sir, who pointed that question. Hello,
Yeah.
sir.
So what makes you? Yes, it is monosyllabic.
I thought in explanation I understood that monosyllable is some it's like similarity like a sun and sun. There is some similarity. I don't know, but it feels like say, there is some similarity. So I found out that moon is like a monosyllable. There is three common way. In three, there is a common. I don't know, but it is a common. I understood that. So
Okay.
I thought moon is also a monosyllable.
Yes, moon is a monosyllabic word. Okay. Next.
I have another doubt, sir. Can I ask?
Okay. Sure.
Sir, let us say that I am talking English. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead, please.
While we talking English, we think about words, like you said. But how can we practice without thinking? We can for example, when we talk natural our birth language, we do not think about words. We automatically think. My point of question is: can we talk English without thinking by practice? How can we practice like that?
Fluently.
It
Yes, sir.
takes
Hello,
time.
sir.
You have to spend long
Sir,
time
I
for
want to
that.
ask some question. Hello,
Hold
sir.
on. Please hold on.
Okay, sir.
You will have to work with the content, the types of contents we are discussing in the course. You will have to do several other additional assignments and
Okay, sir.
several things that will make you practice more and more. And then you have to keep reading, you have to keep writing, you have to keep listening. After a while, you do reach to a point where you can speak the way you want to speak and you don't have to stop, think, and do things. So, yes, it takes long time and practice.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Next person. Practice more and more, and then you have to keep reading.
Next question.
Aishwarya,
In
please
lecture-
hold. Aishwarya,
Yes,
please
sir.
hold on.
Yes,
Please hold on for a minute. Are there people who wanted to speak something? Don't have to stop, think, and do. So yes, it takes long time and practice. Are there people who wanted to speak something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
I see hands are raised. Samir Singh, can I have Samir Singh speaking? Is Samir Singh there? Okay, then speak. Whoever was speaking. Sorry.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, my question is regarding an activity question. Sorry, a week 2 assignment of activity 2 question, not grade 1. So in fourth question, they said two consonant next to each other makes a cluster. But sir, you said in one of the lecture that it is not necessary whether two consonant next to each other makes a cluster. But the answer is true. Yes, sir. Can you explain, sir?
No, it's not different. What we have said is similar to what is being asked. Two consonant question. Two
Okay, sir.
consonants next to one another can make a cluster.
Okay. So, but the question is
It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to make cluster all the time. You need
okay.
to look
Yeah,
at
yeah.
it. You get this point,
Yeah.
and you are not looking at the implications of these things.
Oh,
You
so
think
yeah.
further. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you can always ask us this question or any type of question, but the kinds of examples that we are giving and based on that, see, if we are talking about something in 30 minutes, you can understand that the entire language is not only about 30 minutes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so you will need to look at more examples. You'll have to work on this
Okay.
further, which doesn't mean that I am asking you not to ask a question. Okay, my point,
Okay,
and
understood.
also these questions have been answered, and in the previous sessions, there are videos uploaded
sir.
of all the
Yes,
sessions.
sir.
Okay, so please look
Sir.
at those videos, and to be precise about that question, two consonants only make a cluster when that is two consonant sounds when they are next to each other. They make a
Yeah.
cluster.
Okay, sir.
Next,
Thank you, sir.
anybody else who wants to speak?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Can you speak louder?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Actually, I've just been told about that 100 questions in the qualifiers exam. Don't you think is it too much to solve in 45 minutes?
How can I answer that question? You tell me. It depends on your speed and preparation.
Yeah, of course, sir. I mean,
As far as I
Number of-
can say, we are giving only the number of questions that can be answered in 45 minutes.
Can you come up again with that?
Hello, sir.
Sir, can I add? Oh, sir, please continue.
Yeah, go ahead,
Sir,
Karthik.
sir, week 4 qualifier exam.
Wait a minute, one by one, please. One by one. Let us answer one question first. Okay. Karthika, go ahead.
Yeah. So almost 90% of the questions carry 2 marks, and we have already tested it among a few, some of our team members. And the total time they took to solve that was 25 minutes, and you are actually given 45 minutes. So please don't worry about the time and the number of questions. Yes.
Okay. And what is the age of
So the short answer to this question is, sir, we cannot give you the number of questions that cannot be solved during the limited time.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Next.
Sir, actually, what is the weightage of each week in the examination? Like there are 4 weeks in total. It will be 25% each.
What difference does it make to you at this time?
To concentrate more on the particular week in which
all parts of that is very much relevant. And if knowing the weightage helps you prepare, then sir, I would sincerely suggest you to change your method of preparation for the purpose of learning English language. All parts require proper attention. And I would suggest you, and this is not just for you, this is for everybody, that for the purpose of learning the language, you have to delink exams. Exams are important. We will conduct exams. We will go through exams for grades and other purposes. But for the purpose of learning the language, you have to look at way more than exam. Number one. Number two, all parts of the questions will have proper and adequate weightage. So whatever the content for 4 weeks and whatever has been sent to you, please look everything. Not you. I won't suggest you to focus more on one part and less on the other part.
Yeah, okay, I understand that.
Okay.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Can I ask question now?
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, regarding the cluster, like I have taken my understanding to be like when we write anything in Devanagari, like Hindi or Marathi, those joint alphabets are there. Like we combine two alphabets. So that same concept is applicable to clusters in English,
Correct.
right?
Same concept is applicable in English also. Only difference is in Hindi and Marathi, we can write also the cluster sounds.
Yeah.
English, there is no way to write that in language, in alphabet.
Yeah.
Because alphabets are very different between Marathi, Hindi, and English.
Yeah.
But you are right. You are right. They are the
Because that's how I've taken like accident. I see, then I translate it. I mean, I actually write it in Devanagari and see that K, K and Sa I joined. So then I have an assurance that K and Sa sound is there in it.
No, ma'am. Is this Pragati?
Yeah, I'm Pragati.
Yeah, no, not that, not like that. So, what I meant is, you were talking about writing English word using Devanagari alphabet. I didn't mean that. I meant in English, when we speak Marathi or Hindi, the way it works in spoken English, cluster the same way.
Okay, so at the speech level, you mean? Okay.
Speech level. But in Marathi, you can write that also. I'm talking about Marathi words, not English words.
Okay.
But in English, we cannot write that. Okay?
Okay.
Because English alphabet does not allow us to write half letters.
Okay. So then you use that symbols, that dot on the top and like
No. Those dots are different things. Those dots are different diacritics.
Okay.
Not the cluster symbols.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. And sir, one more thing is, sir, regarding this plurals, like those words like which have like plural sounds in the and sir. So then get the entire list of all the voiced consonants and voiceless consonants, and there is proper rule or demarcation between them.
Say it again, please. Ask your question again.
The plurals, the plural sounds which we say for like I think the assignment question dogs, like you have that is a z sound in the end for dogs. So like for some I think those pataka sound. For some, half of them we have that we put s for plurals, and for some there is a z sound, means we put s but the sound is z sound, right?
Okay.
Sound. So then can we get the entire list of all this for which voiced and voiceless sound, that grouping?
Okay, can I tell you? Okay, first of all, see, please please don't take it otherwise. Can you send me all the list of words in English?
Sorry?
Can you send me all the words of English as in a list?
All the words?
Huh? You are asking me the same question. Can I give you a list of all the words?
No, I don't want the words, sir. I want those sounds. That sounds for means how to say that? Like for pataka, we can say specifically that this is a Z sound or this is S sound. So we only
No. I'm coming to that. I'm coming to that part. Hold on. See, answer to plurals in English is very simple. The first point is, please do not look at the spelling of the word.
Okay.
Just say the word and look at the sounds of that word. Okay. This is the first thing to do.
Okay.
When you do that, there are only two rules.
Okay.
Plurals. And it is very simple for anyone to learn in 2 minutes. The rule is
Mhm.
you have a noun. You see, only nouns can be made plurals, right?
Okay. Yeah.
We talk about singular and plurals only about nouns. Therefore, I am saying
Mhm.
if you have a noun and the last sound of that word
Hmm.
is one of the three, pa, ta, ka.
Okay.
By ta, I mean not our ta, it's ta.
Sure. Yeah.
English has a different, English doesn't have retroflex. Ta, English has somewhere between ta and ta.
Yeah.
So if your word has one of the three,
Okay.
like, I will give you three words.
Right.
Like cap. What is the last sound of this word? Cap.
Cap. Yeah.
What is the last sound of this word?
So.
Pa. Cat.
Yeah. After that.
Cat. What is the last sound of this word?
Sure.
And what book? What is the last sound of this word?
Ka.
Ka. So if you have words like these,
Mhm.
then plural sound is going to be sa.
Okay.
So we are going to say books, cats, caps.
Okay.
Everywhere else,
Okay.
in any other word,
Okay.
it's za.
Okay. Everywhere else it is.
Everywhere else. So you don't need a list of that. Everywhere else it is za. Like dog. As the example that you gave, dog. What is the last sound of the word dog?
Go.
It's not one of the three, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So yes. Okay.
So indiscriminately you can say the plural sound is za.
Okay.
Friend. Friend. What is the last sound of this word?
The.
So it's going to be friends. Now,
Got it.
this
If
is,
two words are there, then
what is the last sound? This is the rule. This is the rule. Now, allow me one more thing to say.
Hypotenuse 5, base is 3, hypotenuse 5, perpendicular is 4
This is the general rule. Can you please stop your audio? Can you turn your mic off? We are getting a lot of sounds. Okay.
Stages of the value chain of which industry? Utilities, manufacturing, oil.
Somebody from our admin working there. Sri Balaji. Is somebody in the admin working there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you please? There is a lot of noise there. Can you please work on muting them? Particularly those where sounds is coming from. Okay. So last point, allow me to say the last point about the plural markers. See, the rule that I gave you is derived on the basis of the native speakers of English. When we speak English in India, you may find a lot of people saying dogs. That is sa at the end of dog also. Sa at the end of friend also. So our point is we don't say those people are wrong, and we are not going to say those people do not speak good English. We only want to say if we want to learn good English, if we want to improve our spoken English with accurate and good pronunciation, and if we follow this rule, then we reach that point faster. That's my purpose. That's the purpose of this understanding this rule. And once you understand this rule, you will be done. And if we are going to ask you questions, we are going to ask you, applying this rule, what will be the answer? Get my point? All right. Who was that? Pragati? Is that clear?
Good afternoon, sir. Can I ask you a question?
Yes. Who is this? Can you please tell me his name?
Jitika Barnabas. I
Okay,
already
Jitika.
asked a doubt, and I have another doubt.
Okay.
I want to improve my English, and I want your suggestion on what should I improve, where should I go through, and aside from weak contents and the IIT material, I want to a suggestion about how can I more improve my English skills.
Sure,
Talking.
sure. Very, very nice. All I will tell you at this stage is first you pay attention to what we are saying in the course content,
Okay, sir.
course content, and then we will go and tell you additional things. Please wait for more time for 12 weeks. This entire course is first English 1 is going to be for 12 weeks and English 2 is for another 12 weeks. So first my suggestion will be to go through the content that we are giving you for the course, and along with that we will also give you additional content and suggestions to learn and improve your language. At the same time, please understand it's only hard work and careful dedication to things help you improve. There is no other miraculous method.
And according to your word, I somewhat dig about the English pronunciation, and I found out in internet that the best way to speak English is to think like English. Think all in English. Is it true, sir? I already posted in chat.
You see, we can't comment on what others
these
believe.
questions have been answered.
We can't comment on what others believe or what others think. But before you can think in English, you have to wait for that level, which I already answered when you asked the question previously. You have to wait and you have to practice a little bit more.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Get it?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I add something more?
Please, go ahead.
Yeah, so we will have something called additional course support, and soon after the qualifiers, people who are facing difficulty in communicating properly in English will be handheld with a lot of resource materials. We will also have mentors who is going to give you 1 hour of their time every day to speak to them, and they will get one-to-one. You'll get to interact with them. You will also be asked to write a small essay, and the tutor will correct it. They will help you correct your grammar. Will also help you with improving your speaking skills. So you'll have to record a 2-minute video, audio, and send it to the mentor, and the mentor will evaluate that and get back to you with his or her response. So all of this will happen once we are done with the qualifiers. So at this point, we would say, please focus on the qualifiers, make sure that you qualify, get through the exam, and then we will start the journey of language learning together. Yeah.
Okay, Karthika, can I suggest something? Can you please take a look at if we have more content related questions in the next 10-15 minutes?
Sure, sir.
Hello. Aishwarya was looking at it. Yes.
Question about determiner and singular and plural markers. Can I ask? Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, regarding this determiners, a, an, and the. So there are only 3 of these in English: a, an, and the. There is nothing else.
Correct.
Okay. So and this is a class. So like noun, is it considered as a class, a group?
Yeah, it's a closed class of words. It's a functional word. Yes, there are terms for that. But for the purpose of learning of language, you don't need to worry about the technical term or what kind of class they are. What we need to look at, what is the function of these things in the language?
Okay.
In the language. And when we use them, how do we use them appropriately?
Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Kartika ma'am, I had a question to you.
Regarding this, singular, so just one more.
One by one, please. One by one.
Singular and plural markers, sir. So that rule is singular subject, it is singularity marker on the verb, right? And plural subject, plurality marker, right?
Yes, that's the agreement. Correct.
And the plural marker is 0, like in this John and Mary like pizza, and the other is John alone, John likes pizza. So S that singularity marker and 0 is plurality marker.
Not always. Not always. In this sentence, it is 0. And 0 simply means we can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Whereas when we have a singular agreement, we see S.
Okay.
Right? So this is the pattern of agreement.
Hello. Sir, I have a question on the same lines regarding plural and singular.
Please, Paul, go ahead.
So, we have learned that if we have to make the verb agree, it should be agreeing with the closest sentence. I say a sentence: the players as well as captain dash to win. Would it be want or would it be wants?
You
tell me. Sir, I think it should be as per as what we have learned in the lecture 4.4. It should be wants because it is coming closer to captain, which is singular. The player as well as captain wants to win. That is what we have learned in the lecture.
Okay.
Okay. However, in the lecture, this particular line, the particular video says that we should be using want, and that is my confusion is.
Okay, we will check the video content of that. Okay.
Sure, sir. But it should be want or wants.
No,
It
I
should
will
be.
tell you. I'll tell you that. See, what happens is we need to decide what is the subject of the sentence. So it's not about what is closest.
Okay.
It's about what is the subject of the sentence. The
I
subject
see.
of the sentence in this case is the player as well as the captain. Right? Player as well as the captain.
Yeah.
So what will be the subject of the sentence? The subject of the sentence is
the players.
The players.
Correct.
So if it is plural, then the agreement marker will be plural.
I see. So it is basis the subject whether it's a plural or a singular.
Yes. So
Okay.
every time we are told, not only in our video and maybe in some other class or some other material, they are trying to make it easier. But I would suggest that making anything easier doesn't really help. Making you understand helps things. And the pattern of language is very simple. There is absolutely no exceptions of this rule.
Sir, I mean, unknowingly, we used to say it correctly. The players as well as captain want to win. But when we have gone through this particular course, and when we have learned this particular thing, then and we are trying to say a sentence basis a particular rule, then there are some clashes or conflicts in terms of what we have been saying and what we know. Sometimes it becomes correct.
Right.
Okay, so this was the logic behind saying a particular thing the way that we have been saying. But sometimes when we say and contrary to what we see in the discussion, then it becomes a bit of conflict.
Oh, definitely. And that we need to check. Not only you, even we need to check.
So this is a lecture 4.4.
I remember that part.
Yes, sir.
It
Okay.
will be part of one of the practice given in the video. And
Yes, sir.
because we have done it, so I also remember
Actually,
that
it actually said, the video actually said that the closest, I need to recall whether it was a subject or what. You said the closest noun to the verb should be chosen to decide.
Yeah, it was like that.
What I would say is, I remember that it must be given in red and all that. I remember
Yes,
the
sir.
video and content, everything.
Yeah.
I don't have the content right now in front of me, and like you, I am also I don't have native intuition of English. So to check the rules properly and to tell you that exactly, allow us some time to go back to that, and I'll definitely get back to you.
Sure, sir. We can discuss that on Saturday again. Sir, one more question. Again, it is a conflict that we have learned. We understand when we have compound nouns, compound adjectives, the second word is stressed. Example, rock, solid, sparkling. Is it better, sir?
It's better.
Is it
now.
better now? Okay.
Listen.
So in compound
keep it this
adjectives, we have learned the second word is stressed. Rock, solid, sparkling red. However, in practice assignment 3, practice assignment 3 of week 3.
Mhm.
Question 3. Blackbird, okay, where the second word is being stressed is marked as wrong.
So the rule is adjectives will get stressed, right? Is that how it has been described?
No, sir. It has been said the second word, now in rock solid, the second word is solid.
Okay.
Which is a noun in this case.
Okay.
Rock solid. Solid is stressed. Sparkling red. Red is a noun, and hence that has been stressed.
Okay.
And in week 3, practice assignment 3, question 3, when we try to apply the same concept, it says that it is a wrong answer.
Okay, Paul, see, there are exceptions. I'll check if, the question is framed out of exception that we
Sure, ma'am.
discussed. Or
it says
if
blackbird.
not, yeah, it's blackbird is adjective and noun. I get that.
Yes, ma'am.
So if there's some mistake, we'll rectify that.
Sure, ma'am.
Mistake in the question.
Okay, ma'am. These were the two questions
Hello,
we can discuss
Kartika
on
ma'am.
Saturday then.
Hold on, please. Other people, hold on, Paul. You finish first.
Yeah, these were the two questions where I had some doubt, and once you look into it, we can again discuss that on Saturday, sir.
Rajesh sir, I have a question.
Hold on, please. Allow me. Just one moment. So, Paul, about these two questions and agreement patterns and adjectives.
Yes, sir.
Agreement patterns will be very easy to check. We will look at the adjectives things. We will comment on that. But right at the outset, I would also like to tell you that this stress business is very specific to natives' intuition, and all the rules that have been derived for stressing a particular part is also based on the intuitions, which doesn't mean they are subject to change in place to place, but there must be something else which is causing this kind of conflict. And that might be the reason for that. Nonetheless, whatever is the reason, we will get into that, check it, solve it, and get back to you. Okay?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I had a doubt with clusters. Actually, let us consider the word rhythm.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the word rhythm, we can see
I cannot hear you. There is a problem in your connectivity.
Yeah, am I clear now? Hello?
It's better.
Yeah. Yeah, so sir, I was saying about the word rhythm. So in the word rhythm, I wanted to know whether it will be a consonant cluster or not.
When you speak the word rhythm, does it sound like a cluster to you?
In the word, sorry, if we speak the word rhythm, then it would be ra, ha, and obviously.
Where is
But sir, at first it will be ra and ha, right? So it will be cc.
No, sir. You are looking at the spelling of the word. Where is ha in when we speak rhythm? Where is ha?
Yeah.
Do we say rahidam? Rahidam?
No, sir. But we'll give a force, right? Like.
No, hold on. Let me speak to one person.
Yeah.
How do we speak the word rhythm?
It will be rhythm.
Yeah, I can hear you. Please tell me how do. No. Let's be more specific. Tell me every sound of this word.
Sir, it will be ra, then rhythm, right? E. It will be e, right? Then.
You tell me the way you speak and what are the sounds that you hear from the word. And the reason why I'm doing this exercise with you is to make it clearer. So
So it will be So it will be ra, then e, right? Re, e, then the and
It's not it's ma. Full ma.
It's ma. Yeah. Ma. Yeah.
Okay. So what we mean is every time we speak a word,
We need to speak and check the sound. And we need to look at the spelling of the word. Right from the number one video, we have been telling you that spelling is just a writing convention. What is more important learning the language is how we speak it. So when you speak a word and you check it, you will get the cluster right on your own right away. And then it is very simple. Get it?
Yes, sir. Understood. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Wonderful.
Hello, sir.
Yes, next.
So I have a question. I have seen in the qualifier sample question, they are mentioned only 20 question will cover from 4-week content. So why not so all question will cover from 4-week contents?
I don't understand. What are you saying? Say it again, please.
Sir, I have seen in the qualifier sample questions, they are mentioned only 20 question will covered in from 4-week contents.
Okay.
So why not all question will cover from 4-week contents?
Sir, can I respond to that?
Please go ahead.
Yeah, so this is also because if we end up asking all the 100 questions from that, then we will not be able to test your other skills that we usually test when it comes to a language, like for instance your listening and reading. And not just that, we have included certain topics like reading and listening in the first month content, and the best way to test them is by giving a passage or a audio sample. So I would say that it's pretty much what is covered in the first month that we are asking you in the qualifier exam.
Okay, ma'am, but the one same procedure will be applicable for every subject?
We don't know about that.
That you should ask your admin or your instructors of that subject.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
We can only wait, sir. We can only here in this discussion. We can only answer questions to the best of our ability related to English, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Next.
Yes. Hello. Good afternoon, Rajesh sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Sir, good afternoon. This is Harshad Jain. Sir, I was revising week 1 lectures. I had a doubt where you said that retroflex words are those words which are spoken by Indians, but they're not actually present in other English languages. Sir, there is one word like theta. So when we pronounce it like theta of sine theta or cos theta, the theta words the. So the people who are in like living outside India, like US citizens or I mean Canadian or anyone else, they also use the word the. I mean, how can it be like they are using it and not using it? I had a confusion in this one.
Tha is not a retroflex anyway.
It was written in like one slide, sir.
No, that might be ta and aspiration. Tha is not a aspirated anyway. And when in a word theta,
yes, sir.
We speak in India and the way other native speakers of English speak, there is a difference, and that difference tells you that there is no retroflex sound in their language. We have retroflex sounds only in Indian languages because retroflex is a feature of Indian languages, not English. So all we can say is we need to listen to them carefully, or if we want to learn to speak close to native variety, it will help us learn that way. However, we can speak the way we want to speak or we have been speaking. There is nothing wrong in the way we have already been speaking.
True, sir. Very true. And sir, one more doubt, sir. Can you kindly explain glottal? Glottal, like H is one, her is one fricative as well as glottal. I was not able to understand the glottal thing.
See,
Can you kindly explain this?
look at the oral, the chart of the picture of the oral cavity that I have given in one of the videos. I don't remember which one.
Yes, sir. Lecture 3, sir.
So in that one, you will see there is a place called glottis.
Glottis, epiglottis? sir?
Epiglottis is another part of glottis. So around that, it is you have a place called glottis.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Found, sir.
And any sound that comes, so it is below velum. So the sounds that come from that area are called glottal sounds. So when we speak ha, ha is coming from that part. Therefore, it is called glottal sound.
Oh, it's actually difficult for me to realize like it's coming from glottis.
I mean, you try saying the word, the sound, and you will get it. Ha, ha. You try saying the sound.
Ha.
It's very simple. You don't need to go to any laboratory. You just sit, speak, and watch, and then understand.
Sir, how are these things important from the examination point of view? Like, as such as this is a fricative.
Not everything has to be important from an examination point of view. Like I have said, our purpose is not just to test you, to give you exam. Our purpose is to help you understand the language.
True, sir. Very true.
Okay, so not everything is important from examination point of view. Not everything that we ask in exam has to be mentioned word by word in videos. Not everything that can be asked, we can ask. These are too wide questions. Get my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
agreed.
Lot of it that we have tried to do in the first 4 weeks, particularly, are not which are conventionally done for English language classes.
Very true. Very true.
We can come tell you anything and get away with that, but we have taken this challenge to tell you the differences between our languages and English. We have also tried to carefully and continuously, repeatedly we have tried to tell you that the way we speak is not wrong. Huge number of people speak that way. You can continue speaking that way. However, if we by any chance mean to improve our language and we reach close to the native fluency, native accuracy, paying attention to these things will probably help us reach there.
Very true, sir. Very true.
That has been the purpose of most part of it. So how we will think about it, how we ask a question about glottis. But the actual idea is not to ask you a question on glottis. This is not trick exam. And you know what? In no exam, this is why we have been taking up all these questions carefully, and we tell you if there is any doubt, we will check, look, and get back to you, because there is no trick involved in that. We don't want to make questions tricky.
True, sir.
All right.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question regarding aspiration.
Just one moment. Somebody has started to speak. Please continue.
Yes, sir.
Two people are speaking one by one, please.
Kartika ma'am, I had a question to you. I missed such a golden opportunity of online degree program. So how can I join next?
Please write to the admin, and there will the entry is, the admission process will, somebody looking at the admission process will tell you, and there is no what is that, Kartika? You wanted to say something?
Yeah, so you can apply next year as well if you have missed it this time. It should not be a problem. There's no limit to the application, I would say. I mean, you can apply any number of times.
I heard somebody speak one last question.
So that was me regarding aspiration.
Yes, please.
See, I didn't really understand it very well, especially when we're going through words and examples like pan and pen. I don't generally aspirate them, but the lecture explained that it's pan and pen, and I didn't understand why it is like this.
See, the simple, it's very simple. When sounds like pa or ta or ka come in the initial position of the word, native speakers end up aspirating them. We don't have to do that.
Right.
So if you don't do, that means you are not wrong.
Okay.
Native speakers do that. And if you
I
want
tried to aspirate it, so sorry, continue.
If you want to learn that way, if you want to learn doing that and how they do it, we have tried to give a sort of a rule. The rule is, only when it is in the initial position, not in the second position. So in a word like a span, the first sound is pa, and pa comes at the second position. So in that case, it will not be aspirated. But if it comes in the first position, like pa, pan, then it can be spoken as pan.
Understood.
That's all is the purpose of that.
Yes, yes. How I understood it exactly as you explained it with native speakers. If I try to speak in a British accent, would you hand me a pan? And then it makes sense. So
Absolutely, absolutely correct. And the purpose was, if they speak, how we understand them, why they do it this way. These are the reasons why we have explained that for you to understand. Because you see, this course is for adults, not for kids.
Yeah.
So therefore we have done that, and we'll do more such things to help.
Wonderful. I just had one more question, sir. We do have to learn how the phonetic letters are written because we will get quizzed on it, or
no, not really.
No,
not really. Not really. This is again just for demonstrating those things. That is demonstrating the difference between sounds and written symbols. Absolutely not. Okay. So we usually run this thing for 2 hours. But as we announced earlier in the beginning, not earlier, in the beginning of this, we will have to cut it short at 1 hour. And whatever is the remaining question, please post it in the forum as we keep answering them. Or when we do visit us back with your questions on Saturday. When
suggest one thing, sir, for native speakers, we consider British speakers or American speakers. For native,
it's entirely up to you if you consider Americans as native speakers.
Throughout the course, what we have considered as native, because both have much difference.
True. What we mean by native speaker is whoever considers themselves native speakers of English. We want to decide who they are. Britishers consider themselves native speakers.
Pen, or we tell it pen, or they tell it fen. But pen, I think usually American speakers also pronounce it as pen only. But European speakers, the English speaker, the European speakers, they pronounce it as pen, that one. So we are considering usually to European speakers. Am I correct?
Yes, we can consider European speakers. My point is, whoever other than us, whoever is pronouncing it as aspirated, we are trying to explain why it gets aspirated. All right. So with that, who is that?
Yeah, sir, me Khushi.
Okay, go ahead, Khushi.
Okay, so in lectures you have talked about the places of articulation, and the tables are there, the aspirations plus ASP minus ASP. So such tables are there. So are we supposed to go thoroughly with the tables, and many things are there? So how it will come in qualifier? I'm unable to do that.
Like I said, not everything is for qualifier. That is for you to understand the language. Not everything that is there will be asked for qualifiers. And if they are being asked, we will ask you on the basis of how you understand them. You get my point? So plus aspiration means aspirated sound. Minus aspiration means unaspirated sound. So if we ask you, is this sound aspirated? We will find a way to ask that question, but not the symbols and everything that is given there will be asked, and not everything is going to be converted in form of a question. Okay, Khushi?
Okay, sir. And just
hold on. Hold on. We need to stop this thing. I have to attend another meeting at this time. So Kartika, can we close this?
Sure, sir.
So please come back. I'm sorry for this abrupt ending. Even though we announced it in the beginning, there are we are aware that there may be a lot of other questions. We request you to come back again Saturday with all your questions, and peacefully over a period of 2 hours we will answer all the questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What is the timing on Saturday?
3 to 5.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you, sir, for
Yeah. So with that, we are coming to the end of the session. We will meet you on Saturday from 3 to 5. If you have any questions, please post it in the forum. We will be taking up your questions from the forum as well. So yeah, I hope you're done for the day. Bye. Take care. Stay safe.
Yeah, bye, ma'am.